Why, hello there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the month of October 2021. In this reading, we're going to look at your overall general energy for October, some things you may not see coming, then also get some direct messages from your spirit guides and angels. So thank you for being here. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Also, it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you at all, that's okay. Be sure to come back next week so that you can tune in, because I do post new readings every single week for Aries, okay, about different types of things. This is just going to be the big picture for October, all right? So whatever needs to come through will come through. And I want to thank the angels and spirit guides who are going to help us do this reading right now. So thank you once again for being here. We're going to clarify the cards as well to really dive deep into your situation. So let's get it, Aries, okay? 4 major shuffles for October. Let's go. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, October 2021. What is going on here? Got 3 more for Aries. Let's pull the energy. Messages for the Aries watching this reading. October 2021. Last one, Aries. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. All right, Aries. So right off the bat, I feel like there's someone in your life who they're kind of like robbing you of having fun. So the overall energy for the month of October, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, and we also have the 5 of Swords. So this may be somewhat of a challenging month for you guys with this 5 of Swords and this 5 of Cups energy coming up as the overall energy. I feel like for you guys, you've manifested a certain situation in your life that is a direct reflection of your past, right? So this 5 of Cups energy for the Aries watching this video, I feel like that you guys you feel like you're in a new situation in your life. For October, maybe you're in a completely different space than you were a year ago, right? But you still, for a lot of you, I'm getting the sense that you're still dealing with the same exact issues that have now manifested in a new situation. Okay, so maybe it's something for you to look at this month with this 5 of Cups. There's some sort of painful loss that you're dealing with. I feel like for a lot of you, Aries, it's actually like a loss of your own innocence. I feel like for a lot of you, potentially, I'm getting that there's a requirement to kind of step up in your life and take on responsibility. And so you're feeling like there's something you have to leave behind that you're very sad to leave behind for the month of October. But you know, on the other side of that sadness is possibility, right? Is this Page of Wands energy. The other thing that I'm getting here for you, Aries, is that a lot of you guys feel like there's someone in your life who's robbing you of your own fun. It's almost like there's a cap on your happiness, Aries, where it's like as soon as you really start to let loose and have fun, there's almost like this force, and it could be in the form of a person who comes in and tries to tamper down your energy. All right, but you have to realize it may be stemming from this trauma. For a lot of you guys, I do sense like a lot of fun, like traveling this month could be happening for you, the Page of Wands, like a lot of new things coming in. But the question is, are you going to let these challenges really block you? So with that being said, let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify this 5 of Cups for you, Aries. All right, why is this coming up in the overall energy for the month of October? All right, 5 of Cups. Spirit, please show me why the 5 of Cups is here for Aries. Why the 5 of Cups? Why the Five of Cups? All right. We have the integration card to clarify the Five of Cups. So definitely, I feel like there was a part of your life that like brought you a lot of happiness, Aries, but you knew that it couldn't last forever. So the integration card is really coming up here to say, whatever it is that you feel like you've lost, of course you've lost it. You've lost the unique essence of it. So maybe for some of you, it's just about I'm getting this thing of not taking responsibility, like letting other people run your life, making decisions for you. I feel like that there's a time to integrate your shadow here. So the integration card, it's all about like, what are you lacking in life? For some of you, you may be lacking a fire initiative energy that you have to move forward in life. Others, maybe it's like, maybe you move forward too much and you have to receive. You have to move more into your feminine. But there is some sort of balancing out here that has to do with this Five of Cups. So also for some of you, it could just be transmuting this energy, right? Integrating the shadow, realizing don't let this energy run your life. You can change your life in an instant because this whole reality is based off your inner state. You can change your inner state in an instant. It doesn't matter whatever's going on the outside. So that's what I see there. Let's also clarify this Page of Wands here for you, Aries. I feel like this is just you stepping into more of your fun energy and not letting these things hold you back. But let's see. Why is this Page of Wands here for Aries watching this reading? Why is the Page of Wands here for Aries watching this reading? Why is the Page of Wands here for Aries watching this reading? Yeah, so the Page of Wands is clarified by the laziness card. Okay, the laziness card is all about kind of spiritually bypassing and saying, I'm not going to do anything today because I'm so enlightened and I don't have to do anything. The Page of Wands energy here, I feel like it's going to be a moving away from just kind of dwelling in that Five of Cups sadness energy and really taking life by the storm and having an optimistic outlook, okay, on your life for October. Because like I said, this reality is internal. And so if you can generate a positive state and be excited about the adventures that you're going to go on here and look at what you've already built up in your life, I feel like you're going to be in a very happy state. But the happiness, it comes from an internal decision that almost excludes other people. But I understand it is challenging for you because you have these influences around you that they almost keep dragging you down. So the overall energy so far, it's like, I feel like it's just a moving away from kind of like stagnation. And even if you don't know where it's going to end up, it's pushing forward into a positive direction, Aries. Let's also clarify this Five of Swords, though, because this could be a very deceptive kind of like negative influence in your life. I'm sensing that it is a person, but let's see. Why is this Five of Swords here for Aries? Why is this Five of Swords here for the overall energy for October? Why is this Five of Swords here for the overall energy for October? All right, so to clarify the Five of Swords, we have the Innocence card here. So like I said, there's someone in your reality who is, they're making things very heavy. And a lot of you guys are empaths, so you may be absorbing someone's energy and taking it on to be your own. With this Page of Wands energy, right, the Innocence right next to it as well, I really do, there's this feeling of like no more just like sitting around, okay, no more letting your past and all these scary things run you. Okay, there is this feeling, Aries, where it's like you're going to have to move forward, but you're going to have to move forward while you're dealing with some very intense things, right? Because you have the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups. There's definitely a lot of emotional turmoil and then external turmoil in your reality. So just so you know, I see it. I can see your pain here. Okay, with that being said, let's move on to what you don't see coming. So that's like the overall energy for October, Aries. Now let's move on to what you don't see coming, like I just said. So what you don't see coming for the month of October, Aries, we have the Hermit card. We have the Three of Swords. We also have the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, there may be an ending to a love relationship, okay? For a lot of you, what I'm sensing is, for some reason you've been holding on to sadness in your life. So maybe it's a relationship that's already been gone. For a lot of you, I feel like what you don't see coming is finally having the courage to let go of that and to really go into this hermit energy to figure out exactly how you need to do that. Because let's be honest, if you're entrapped in a state of sadness, right? You're almost, because all of us are addicted to the predominant emotions that we're feeling. So I'm getting this feeling of you guys are being addicted to your emotions, even if they're not good. So you're gonna have to like figure out a way to let this go. But I feel like what you don't see coming, it's gonna happen no matter what. For others of you, this is gonna be an ending to a relationship that you may find yourself in right now. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like for a lot of you Aries, you already know that you're dealing with someone who maybe they just have a lot of trauma, right? Maybe you love them. I mean, why else would you be in a relationship with them? But you realize it's almost like this feeling of you're realizing something that you really love is just not right for you anymore, okay? And it's gonna end, and it's gonna be a very painful ending. And so you almost have to go within for what you don't see coming and kind of be your own healer, all right? Understand the lessons that the universe is trying to teach you here, Aries. So let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify this Three of Swords here for you for October. Why don't you see this coming? For some of you, it's a relationship that you're just kind of saying, I'm just going to nurse it. You know, I'm just going to like make it work, even though you know it's not working. You're like, I'm going to make this work. I feel like that's, for some of you, unfortunately, I don't want to scare you. It's just what the energy's saying. It's going to be like, oh, wait, this is not working. Let's clarify this Three of Swords for Aries for October 2021. Show me why this Three of Swords is here. Show me why this Three of Swords is here for Aries. Show me why this Three of Swords is here for Aries. All right, so the Three of Swords is clarified by the creativity card. Okay, so what I'm getting for a lot of you right off the bat, there's a certain, like the situation that you wanted to make this work with someone else. It's like the reason it's so painful to let go is because there was so much potential in this relationship. For others though, I feel like the creativity card clarified by the Three of Swords, like I said, there's this feeling of you remaining stuck in a very stagnant like state of like you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of like letting life cope by. It's giving you benefits though, because when you're in that state of coping and you're kind of like in a derp state where you're not creating anything, you're trying to avoid pain. So it's almost like there's a quote by Theodore Roosevelt or like Teddy Roosevelt, which says like it's about the man in the arena, right? So the man in the arena is someone who goes for life, right? They start living life from the heart, and so they're going to suffer all these defeats. They're going to have very bad things happen to them from an ego level bad. But don't compare the man in the arena to the timid soul who knows neither victory nor defeat. So there's this feeling for you, Aries, for the month of October, where it's like, even if you're going to, so it's like you're going to create something new, even if it hurts you. Okay, for others of you though, it's also going to be bouncing back from this relationship in a creative way. So for a lot of you, it's like, yes, you're heartbroken. It's like time to move on to the next thing. That might be what the Hermit energy is about, telling you, seeking what could you be creative? Because whenever you're creating something, you're in the flow. Like even right now, I'm doing this reading for you. I'm in the flow. I'm like going down the river over here, and it's fun. It's like I'm riding a wave, right? I'm not really controlling it. For a lot of you guys, and I'm almost like channeling the very energy where like sometimes I say something, I'm trying to control it, then it doesn't work. There's something that you have to, it's like, let it pass through you, if that makes sense, Aries, okay? So that was like a bunch of different messages within one. Let's also clarify this Hermit card. All right, Hermit, there's something you need to go in. You didn't see it coming. Something that you don't see coming is going to force you to go within. I feel like it has to do with that Five of Swords. Let's just see. Show me why this Hermit card is here for Aries. Show me why this Hermit card is here for Aries. Show me why this Hermit card is here for Aries. All right, so the Hermit card is It's clarified by 3 different cards. We have the moment-to-moment card. We have the success card. We also have the source card. Okay, so what's coming through for you, Aries, is like, it would even make sense with the last one, where you're going to have to like reboot. So go within with the Hermit to reboot, because on the other side of all this pain and like sorrow that you're feeling, there's going to be a big success for you. Okay, but it may not happen instantly with this moment-to-moment card. You kind of have to feel it out. But this is source energy. This is like your destiny to be successful here. And it goes perfectly in alignment with what I was saying with the 3 of Swords to the creativity. It's like you have to go through some sort of deep pain, and that pain is actually going to give birth to creativity within you. So with the Hermit card, with all this, I feel like it's like, in order to find true success, you have to let your pain transform you. Guys, do you realize, so with this 5 of, sometimes it takes me a long time to get to the actual like message I feel like was meant to come out. This is what's meant to come out. You guys are dealing with painful situations in your life, because that very pain is going to be the springboard that propels you to creativity, new success, whatever it is you want to create. Whenever you're going to shift to a better lifeline, all the things you look back on in your life that you thought were there for no reason, you're like, oh my God, it all makes sense. Like, I had to learn that lesson. I had to learn that lesson, because then it gives you perspective in whatever you choose to do next. That's the energy that's going on here, where it's like you have to go within and let your pain transform you, Aries. Let your pain deeply transform you. Okay, so that's like, I feel like the overall message coming through here. But the real question is like, can you let it transform you? Because I would say this to you: the universe is not trying to damage your ego. It's trying to disintegrate it. It's trying to destroy it. So you can either walk around, Aries, I don't know why I meant to say this to you, but like as a damaged person, or if you let it, the situations in your life that are causing you pain, destroy you, right, instead of damage you, then you come out on the other side in a very happy situation. The question is for Aries watching this video for October 2021 is, can you let these situations destroy you, destroy your little identity that you try to keep up, or are you going to walk around as you have been in this damaged state? That's really up to you. So there's something you have to go within, okay, and there's a certain situation that's over, okay, for what you don't see coming. So let it be over, right? Don't struggle, don't fight against it, Aries, is what I would say there. And then let's, I know this is a very intense reading, so let's just calm the energy down a bit. It's very all over the place. So a lot of you guys, it's like all over the place as well, Aries. But let's look at the message from your spirit guides, okay? We have the 7 of Cups, we have the Sun, and we also have the 8 of Swords. All right, so the message from your spirit guides, I feel like they want you to say that good things are coming, like the sun is shining on you. So even though you're going to go into this kind of almost dark night of the soul energy where you're trying to figure things out, you're trying to heal from past trauma, the sun is going to shine on you. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to know that better times are definitely coming, Aries, okay? Also, this 8 of Swords, I feel like they're saying it's self-imposed limitation. Okay, so like I said, you're dealing with a lot of repeating trauma from your past with this 5 of Cups. They want you to say that, like, you see these ropes around this girl. They're not that tight. If she wanted to, she could rip herself out of this situation. And I feel like with the Sun card right next to it, I feel like your spirit guides are saying to you, Aries, that you're going to be moving on from this situation. It's just you have to hold on. So for the month of October, it's like, let the pain transform you. And then you're going to have some choices to make, though, okay, with the 7 of Cups here. Okay, so I feel like it's like moving forward. It's like, once you let this heartbreak transform you and go within with this Hermit, then you're going to have the whole world at your disposal with this Page of Wands and the Sun, where you're going to be in a good position to make a choice. But you have to make sure, because there is a temptation for the trauma to come back and run you, and then you make a choice from that empowered state, like you're trying to force things. You have to make a decision from a state of power, like where you learn the lessons, okay? So there's going to be new choices coming in for you. And the choice, honestly, for a lot of you guys, I feel it has to do with this person, right? Whether or not you want to let them stay in your reality and keep causing you pain, or set a boundary, change the relationship, or leave. There's decisions that have to be made. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Aries. This is one of the most all over readings that I've done. I feel like I'm pulling information from over here, and that, that can happen for general readings because I'm reading for so many people at the same time. So it's understood, but the energy I'm feeling is like fucking, excuse my language, it's exhausting. It's tiring you out. So there is a need to go into this hermit energy. I'm just trying to pull it all in. We're going as we go, So before I send you guys off, let's clarify this sun energy. Why your spirit guides putting this in here. I feel like they're also saying I love you. Okay, have the innocence of a child. Okay, things are going to get better for you for sure. Okay, let's just clarify. Why is the sun card here for Aries? Why is the sun card here for Aries? Why is the sun card here for Aries? All right, the sun card is clarified by the aloneness card. So I feel like this is you becoming your own best friend. The aloneness card is saying, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been very relationally dependent. So with this aloneness in the sun, it has to do with this hermit energy of you going within by yourself. There's going to be something freeing about I feel like a lot of you guys are honestly very codependent. And that's why you keep finding yourselves in these heartbreak situations where, because you're codependent, most likely, you're dealing with people that you know aren't good for you, but you're just saying it's better than being alone. So your spirit guides want you to know that the positive energy is going to come to your life when you can be alone and when you can go within on your own. Because, by the way, once you're in this state of aloneness and the hermit alone, these choices that you need to make become very easy. They become clear. Your intuition is functioning at a very high state. It's only when you bring these other people in that you find restriction. And you can always be around the right people who give you more clarity. But right now, you guys have people around you that are not aiding your clarity. I feel like there's going to be an end to codependency here, and you're going to have to make a new choice to go alone. I feel like that's honestly the main message. These two cards are standing out to me the most for your reading. I feel like, Aries, your happiness lies on the other side of you, ripping yourself out of a situation. That's ripping yourself out of your old trauma and really going your own way. I feel like for a lot of you, it's about being autonomous. With this Page of Wands as well, that's what that's all about. Okay, but there's a reason why it's hard for you. But what I would say is go your own way. Maybe you do need to end relationships. Maybe you do need to set boundaries. But if you can do that, all of your happiness lies on the other side of you going your own way and icing the external world out to then set yourself up for a situation where you can bring true love in, true friends, not from this codependent state, which you have been doing it from. So if this resonated with you, please like the reading, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I love you, Aries, and I will talk to you on the next reading. Good luck to you. Go alone.